Before the tutorial starts, here is what the profile picture will look like at the end. And these are the apps that you will need. It's just one and it's available to both Android and iOS and it's free. Hello everybody, it's Sabrina here and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an LPS profile picture. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go and search up an image of my LPS mascot. Now I'm not going to search up an actual image of my LPS mascot because she's kind of unknown and it's a little difficult to find images of that LPS, but what you're going to do is I usually just look up Nicole's LPS blog, and then if we go to images, we get lots of good results because the kind of photo that you want for this thing is like a photo like this, like a nice bright photo, nothing's really in the way of the LPS, is just right there, you know? We have everything nice and clear, which is why I really like this little blog. So that's what you're going to search up, and there are tons of LPS, so just pick whichever one is yours, and you can also narrow down your search. So, for example, my mascot is a lop-eared bunny, so I can just look that up, and then I will get more images, and bam, we actually found my mascot. Now, you can either download the photo and crop it in, like, an editing app or whatever, or you can take a screenshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go like this on my LPS. Boom. And then I'm going to save to photos. And now I have an image of my LPS. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to exit Safari, and I'm going to go into Lps Pfp. Boom. So I'm going to go to my gallery, and I'm going to press the plus button. And once you press the plus button, you're going to press import picture. And I'm going to import my LPS photo, and I'm going to just press cancel when that comes up. So now you have your LPS photo. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to our layers button, and I'm going to press the plus button so that we have a clear layer. And what this is going to do is if I make a mistake and I want to erase it, it doesn't erase my photo either, because I'll show you guys what happens if I mess up on the photo and then try to erase it. Yeah, that's a no. We don't want that to happen. So, I need to get rid of that mistake too. But yeah, have your second layer. And for this LPS profile picture, I'm only going to do the face, or like the head of the LPS, because I just don't want to include the body. You can include the body. You don't really have to see me do the body to know how to do the body. The head will be enough. I just like the head more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the eyedropper, and I'm going to pick what I want my first layer to be. So what everything else is going to go on top of is what I'm going to put on my first clear layer. I'm going to pick this color, and then I'm just going to go fill it up. So now I'm outlining my LPS, and the iPad's kind of hot. And then I'm going to turn off my original layer. Now the way that you do this is like, as you can see, there's these little eye symbols. I'm just going to turn this one off, and then I'm going to fill it in with the bucket, and after that we can turn this back on, create a new layer. This is important, and then we can keep on outlining our LPS. So I'm just going to eyedrop the second color, and then I'm going to continue. And now we are finished with that. We are going to go on to our next step. So this time I'm going to create another clear layer, but I'm going to click the eye symbol on our first clear layer, just like this. So now we can see the face. So now what I'm going to do is I'm only going to draw attention to the nose and maybe the mouth. The mouth is your decision. I don't like doing the mouth. But for this, the eyes you just don't really do the eyes. You can do the eyes, but it's just not what most people do. And I'm just going to outline the nose like this. Oh, that does not look good. So you might want to make your brush size a little smaller, and this is just like the little slidey bar, and then you just just make it smaller or bigger. And then I'm going to go in. And there we go. And then I'm going to click my layer back on. And I'm just going to see what this looks like without the first photo. And I'm going to look at it. So as you can see, now that I can see this more clearly, I can fix my mistakes. Let me just eyedrop that, and then I can color it in, and bam, there we go. Now the last thing that we're going to want to do is, first of all, we're just going to delete this once you're content with what you have. And then I'm going to make a background. So all we really need to do is make another layer. Oh, I'm going to drag it under our first layer. So this is going to be our background layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a color. And you can add whatever color you want. There's a whole color wheel at your disposal. I like the color blue. It's kind of my theme, so I'm just going to do that. Press the bucket tool, and boom, you're done. Another thing that you can do is we can merge all of these layers together. Then we can duplicate it, like so. So you go right here, and then you press duplicate layer. And now I'm going to go to Alpha Lock, and I'm going to press the color white, bam, and we're just going to completely fill it with the color white. I'm just going to make this super big for a second. Did I do it? Yup. Now what we will do is we'll go to transform, and you can make it a little bigger. We now have an outline. I want to put your username on the profile picture because that might make your profile picture look cluttered and not clean, because no one's really going to be able to see your username too well. But yeah, just thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you want more amazing videos, then subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, goodbye. For all of you who don't know this, I sing in my outro, so if you don't want to hear me sound like a dying cat, then go either subscribe or view the latest video so that you don't have to listen to my outro singing anymore.